Eyeless Jack is a humanoid entity who removes the organs of his victims and eats them. Siren Head is an ambush predator that always hides in plain sight and sometimes mimics the voices of its past victims to lure any potential prey closer. Laughing Jack was a jack-in-the-box created by a guardian angel that reflected the personality of its owner, which used to be an innocent little boy. That was until one day the child became a serial killer, thus transforming the jack-in-the-box into a demonic, sadistic killer. SmileDog.jpg is a creepypasta about a woman who came across the image of a husky with a grotesque smile. The husky would haunt her sleep and eventually skin her after she refused to spread its influence, like I am doing right now. The Russian sleep experiment is a creepypasta which tells the tale of 4 test subjects being exposed to an experimental sleep-inhibiting stimulant in a Soviet-era scientific experiment, which has become the basis of an urban legend. Candle Cove is a fictional television series that could only be viewed by a small group of people, predominantly children, who later recall the disturbing show on a web forum.
Rain is falling like grindstones from the sky. Rain is falling like grindstones from the sky.
The Siberian dancing woman dances to nothing all night in the streets of Siberia. If you interrupt her in any way, she will slowly stop dancing, then attack and murder you. The Baba Yaga creepypastas is about a man stealing a sheep from the demonic witch of the woods. The sheep displayed signs of aggression until it tore apart his house and killed his wife and kids, leaving the man alone and returning to its master. Bridge worm is a hostile creature that acts like as if it's a trapdoor spider. It would always be in the same location, waiting for its next victim. Once the victim arrives, the bridge worm would jump out from its location and instantly murder and consume the victim.
Rain is falling like grindstones from the sky.
Cartoon cat is a hostile cryptid, which resembles a 1930s tube-style cartoon cat that lurks in dark places and waits to sneak up on and devour its prey alive. Mr. Widemouth is a mischievous creature whose nature is to manipulate children into injuring themselves. resulting in countless deaths of young children. The story of the backrooms purports that by clipping out of bounds in real life, one may enter a realm known as the backrooms, an empty wasteland of corridors and rooms with nothing but the stink of old, moist carpet, the madness of mono yellow, and malevolent entities around every corner. Squidward Suicide is a creepypasta about a Nickelodeon intern witnessing a now-lost episode of SpongeBob, where Squidward sobs blood and inky blackens in front of the camera, then rips out his own vital organs and shoots himself in the cranium to end his suffering. Cartoon Dog seems to have its limbs swapped. It usually resides in a largely destroyed and abandoned house or building of some sort. If you are caught in its domain, it will taunt and scare you until you have a mental break. Then it will devour you.
Rain is falling like grindstones from the sky. Rain is falling like grindstones from the sky.
The long horse is an entity which will warn you of an upcoming hardship. If you hear the snapping of neck bones or its disturbing figure resting at the base of your stairs, brace yourself, for a time of great suffering is upon you. The Siberian dancing woman dances to nothing all night in the streets of Siberia. If you interrupt her in any way, she will slowly stop dancing, then attack and murder you. The Babysitter and the Man Upstairs tells the story of a babysitter sitting a little girl after complaining about a creepy clown statue in the corner of the hallway. She called the parents about it and found out there is no statue. She rushed to the girl's room to find it lathered in blood. Bloody Mary was a demonic witch who took a sadistic joy in the sufferings of others. One evening, the townsfolk burned her at the stake. She then cursed the world, so that if anyone is foolish enough to say her name 3 times, in a dark mirror she will tear you apart and torment your soul forevermore.
Rain is falling like grindstones from the sky.
The rake is a creature believed to be a humanoid in appearance. The creature reportedly attacks humans for unknown reasons and often causes its victims great psychological trauma.